guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I know I look different. We'll talk about that later. I am coming to you guys today with a tutorial. I'm going to be updating my my base tutorial. I'm showing you guys the products that I've been using lately, which are totally different from what I did last year. We are now in 2019. Happy New Year. And if you want to check out how I get my base that I've been wearing for the last 5 months or so, then keep on watching. We're gonna start with some primer. Don't judge me. I have this Too Faced Hangover sample in this little ass thing here, and I'm literally scraping it out. I do plan on getting the primer this weekend because I really like it. So today I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation that let me just put this on my face, right? That Jackie, I helped them to add more colors to their collection, and when I first bought it, I was using it with my regular primers that I used before, and it didn't really work well. Ooh, I got an itch. And she said that, you know, the foundation really goes with Too Faced primers, and I wanted to make sure that was actually like a fact. So I got a sample instead of buying the little $16 tube. And I really like it. It's moisturizing. You know, it's winter time now, and my skin is hella dry. And I know I have combination skin, but in the winter it's basically dry. Like, I rarely get oily in the winter, and I only do when I'm wearing makeup. So that's that. And then I use a blurring primer. So I have a new chair that I got from Burlington, and it's like really high. I got it to do makeup for other people. For the purposes of filming, it's way too high. I hate bar stools. I could never get on a bar stool before, even when out, and even now that I'm lighter, that was still a struggle getting on this chair. So I have this, sorry, I'm not showing y'all, this Cover FX. I don't think it's gonna autofocus on it. Oh, there you go. Cover FX blurring primer. It's basically like the Benefit Pore Professional. It's just not as not as thick, I would say, as the Benefit one. And I just use it in those areas where I have pores and fine lines. And sometimes I use the Milk Stick, the blurring stick. The last time I used it with this foundation, I didn't really like it, so I'm gonna just stick to this. This is my usual mix. This on top of the Hangover primer. And so now that it's winter time, my winter shade, and this is Butter Pecan. I use 1 pump. In the summertime, my shade is Chestnut. Yes, it's Chestnut. See, this is Chestnut. This is Butter Pecan. Butter Pecan is a lot more yellow. Ooh, cause I'm a lot more yellow. So just grab 1 pump, put it on the face. try to spread that out as much as possible. Make these here. Another thing, oh, I got it under my nail. Golly. Another thing I noticed with this foundation is that it goes on better with a brush. So the brush I really love to use is this Tarte brush. It looks like this. I don't remember the name because I've had it forever, but it's like slanted, but the bristles are really packed tightly together, and it really helps to like blend in everything. Concealer. What I use concealer for is to highlight my face, because putting on foundation makes you one-dimensional. The concealer I'm using is the the Too Faced Concealer Contour Highlight Retouch Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm like, why is that name sounding not familiar? And it looks like this. It's a big old tube. They give you a full ounce, half an ounce of concealer, which is a lot. If you compare to the NARS Radiant Creamy, the amount that you're getting, this is how regular concealer usually looks like, and I think this is what, a quarter of an ounce? It's not even 0.22 ounces. And I love, 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 love this concealer. It's the perfect shade. It's not too light. And here's the first thing you're going to notice that I do differently than last time. Last time I would sweep this all under my eye, and I don't do that anymore. Because I felt like it was harder to blend out, and I was just having mad product everywhere. So I don't do that anymore. Going to be contouring with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Deep Dark 54. I don't know if that's the new numbers or the old numbers, because when they first came out they had a whole set of numbers, then they made more concealers, and then they changed the numbers around. It's very confusing, so I really don't know if that's what the new numbers are called, or because I ordered from the old batch and the new batch. So it is what it is. I put a little bit up here. Here, this helped me put some redness back in the perimeter of my face, and you see it's not a dark color. Last time when I was contouring, I used the Bite Beauty multi-stick, and it was like the darkest shade that they have, or the second to last darkest shade, and I don't contour with anything that dark anymore because it is really hard to blend. And sometimes I do a little nose contour. Not always, but sometimes. And this is what the concealer looks like. And I blend my concealer out with a brush. This is a Sigma Extreme Structure Contour F04 brush. I kind of changed the position of my contour a little bit. Now that my face is smaller, I try to contour actually right on the cheekbone instead of way down here, because that suits how small my face is now compared to before. Sigma 3D HD Precision brush. You see that it's like a little bit, I don't know how to describe that, but it's like pointy in the middle and flat on both sides. So I use that to blend out this situation on my nose. So I blend the contour into the brow bone and I drag it down. Got like a crazy amount of product going down my nose. That's how I snatch my nose. The Beauty Bakery Flower Powder in yellow. So I grab powder with my beauty blender, tap up the excess on the back of my hand. And I press that in. Shade to brighten some more. I did brightening with the highlighting concealer, but you're setting your foundation in place, but also highlighting at the same time. So we have our setting powder, the brightening one, all on. I used to use this. I used to use Laura Mermer in Deep on the rest of my face, but right now I'm too light for it. Fenty has more shades in their setting powder, so I'm going to be grabbing two colors. One for my face tone and maybe the brightening one. I haven't decided yet. So, but I don't have it right now. So what I've been doing is just using my micro smooth on the rest of my face as I'm taking the setting powder off because I don't really bake. That hasn't changed. This is the most I'm gonna say that I bake for. And I just do little twirling motions with the powder. And this powder is still in the shade mahogany. I don't remember if I used this last time, to be totally honest with you. But it's totally possible, but it's also not possible, so I don't know. Because I've been using this powder for a minute. So that's also I don't remember, honestly. Oh, and this is a Morphe E58 brush. And it's angled, which is why it's perfect for this. I used to use a big fluffy brush, which I still do use it, but not for this purpose. I use the big fluffy brush to like blend my highlight and blush and contour powder together. So that's not like a highlight crazy beaming situation. Morphe palette. This is the Morphe 8H, the Hi-Fi palette. So there's a 8L maybe? It's a lo-fi palette, but it's for lighter people who are lighter than me. And this is what it looks like. And this mirror is bomb as F. I love it. And the colors that I use is, the color I use is called Debutante. And it's this one right here. And I use this e.l.f. blending brush. It's really short and stubby. And I just push the powder up on my cheek like that. And I blend this way. Other side. Because not all the time do I cream contour. Sometimes I just do this. So right now you like could barely see the difference because I cream contoured already. But this is just in case you lost any color showing. This brush, I haven't used this blush in a while and I found it today. I'm so happy. This is the Black Radius Artisan Color Baked Blush, and this color is called Toasted Almond, and it's like this really pretty brown color, and I love it as a blush, and it can also be used as a bronzer. So highlight, I use the same Morphe palette, and I am gonna grab this one that's called Mirage right here. It's like a very natural highlight. And these highlighters like melt into your skin. They're very skin-like, but I really like love that about them. Top of that, I put on the Jackie Aina Artist Couture collab, and this one is La Peach, and I just use what's in the cap, and I dab my brush, dab it off. With the MAC Fix Plus. I have this little tiny bottle. I probably had this last time. I'm pretty sure I did. this is the completed look. Okay. I was gonna put on lashes, but I don't feel like it. I'm so sorry. This is like, I wear this to church. I wear this when I don't feel like doing a whole lot of stuff. Okay, what did I put on my lips? I put on, I'm gonna put on gloss. Okay, so on my lips I have this Maybelline Nude Lip Pencil. I have the ColourPop. I think this is, I don't know whose collab this is. This is Uno Mas. In their Luxe Lipsticks, I think the line is called. I don't remember. Sorry. And it doesn't say it on here. It's a little star situation. The color's on the bottom. It's like a peachy tone. I don't know if you can tell how peachy it is because these lights is like super damn bright. I'm about to put on this lip gloss on top because I don't know, all winter I'm just like gloss, gloss, gloss. I think I've done a matte lip twice. So, and this is ooh, what is this line again? Shoot, man. I think this is Rimmel London. This is their Stay Glossy gloss, and this one is this color? Claridge's Ruby number 150. It's like this pinky color. Their glosses are really like moisturizing, but the smell is horrendous. I hate the smell. I hate the smell, but I love the gloss. We have this love-hate relationship. My favorite kind of gloss is the Fenty Gloss Bomb and the ColourPop Ultra Glossy, I think they're called, glosses. I love those. Those are my two favorite glosses. Okay, so this is it. My last step, I'll spray another setting spray over everything, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. Oh, it's done. Is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Yeah, this is another one. But the reason why I don't like, okay, so I don't like using this setting spray with this foundation. So the Born This Way foundation is not a matte foundation. It's not really dewy. I don't really like that spray that much. It's not really dewy, but it's not matte. It's like in between. And this this setting spray is like a moisturizing setting spray, in my opinion, from my skin type. The All Nighter is more of a mattifying, lasting all night situation. It doesn't add any extra dew to your face or anything like that. So this one, if I add this on top of the MAC one, because the MAC one is also not a mattifying one, so that's why I like to use a MAC one and then a mattifying one. But this one, I use this setting spray, the Morphe one, over my Fenty, because Fenty for my skin is super, super matte. Stays in place, which is why it's my summer go-to, and I will do a summer how to get your makeup to last all day type of situation, because Fenty, I wore that to Miami last year every day for over 12 hours and it did not move. Was in the pool, went to the ocean, was in the sand, went everywhere, and it was still there. So this I use on top of Fenty, but like I said, the spray is done. I have another bottle. Twice, so I have a NYX matte spray, but I don't really like it. So yeah, it's done. Hey, finished 2 setting sprays at once. I have another can. I have another can. The only reason why I like this, and I wish Morphe made a matte one, is because it sprays so fine. It feels so nice on your face. It's especially when you spray it on. There's no blotchiness, there's no accidental globs, there's no way to F it up because it sprays such a fine mist. But you see how my skin already looks a little shinier? Yeah, it's that. It's something in that spray. I don't know what it is. So I use it for that stuff. If you have oily skin, do not even bother with that movie spray, honestly. Get y'all really in there. You see how flawless I look? I'm not flawless at all. I have a zit right here somewhere. Y'all know it. I know my nose is all peeling. Up close and personal. It don't look bad. I look hella glowy though. But stay tuned. I'm gonna be trying my best to do 3 videos a week. But the bare minimum is gonna be 1 video a week. I need ideas. What do y'all want to see? Because I really don't know what to film. I know that a lot of my friends ask me, how you get your foundation to look like that? So I did it. But you know, now on Wednesday when I film again, I don't know what I'm doing. So what do you want to see? Comment down below. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. That would be nice. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at FabulousFreddie_Boutette, BEAUTE. That is where I post most of my looks. I also post on my fitness journey, weight loss journey. All of that is on my Instagram, and I will be making a video about it soon. Maybe this week, maybe not this week. We'll see. And that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.